Okay, hello everyone. We are here at the Institute of Contemporary Music Performance interviewing one of our tutors, Bill Laurance, who you might recognize from the world-famous Grammy Award winning band Snarky Puppy. Snarky Puppy recently won a Grammy for Best R&B Performance for their version of Something featuring Lala Hathaway, which appears on their latest album, Family Dinner Value 1. So the first thing we want to do is congratulate you, Bill, and give you a little bit of a present from the Institute. So I'm going to introduce Mark Hunter, who's the head of studies here.
Congratulations.
Thank you
Very many congratulations. And we'd also like to present to you, along with your Grammy, to hang next to it, your very own Institute Platinum disc.
You've got to be kidding me. Look at that. Man, I really am famous now. Look at that.
Come on, that's all.
And to drink with that,
For real?
a nice reserve of verb. So you'd be like Formula One.
Man, I'm going to get myself another Grammy if it means...
Well, hello, Bill.
Hello.
Okay, our first question for you is, why did you choose to re-record Layla's song Something, and what musical influences did you use to re-envision the song with your band?
Why did we choose that song? Well, I think Sput, Robert Sput, Searite, the drummer from Snarky Puppy, he's an old friend of Layla's, and he was in touch with her and was asking if she'd be interested to come and record on the Family Dinner album, and so the song Something came up as a kind of option because Sput already had a rearrangement in mind that he wanted to try. So Sput kind of led. It was interesting actually. The day we were supposed to arrange the song, Mike, the bass player and kind of musical director, leader of the band, Mike League, and Mike Maher, the trumpet player, had to go to New Orleans to do a function gig to kind of help fund the recording, because it was like a big gig for Verizon or someone. So they had to disappear for 48 hours and leave me and Sput and Chris Bullock, the sax player, the Snarky, and then also Mark Lettieri, the guitarist, to kind of work on this arrangement. So Sput was kind of leading the way with the chords. He kind of had a clear idea of the sense of harmony. But I think one of the cool things about Snarky Puppy is how open we are to everyone's influences, and so I think stylistically that arrangement ended up going through lots of different places. There's like a kind of big hip hop break, which I remember Chris Bullock was saying like we should try this kind of hip hop moment because he's a massive hip hop fan, and so we kind of incorporated these chords. And and then we tried this kind of stereo guitar volume pedal thing, and then Sput just put a hip hop beat behind it, So suddenly there's like a hip hop section, and then like the very last section as well. I was kind of saying how both me and Sput were agreeing that if we just kind of find a nice vamp to go around, we know that if we leave it to Layla and Corey being the organ player, that some really amazing things are going to happen if we just kind of loop that vamp. And sure enough, when we played it, I mean, you see it on video, the kind of spontaneity, because nobody knew. Basically, we were just feeling that groove out. There was no real plan in terms of how it was going to go. And Mike just cut the band out and just said, just leave these two, just let Corey and Layla play. And so off they went, and then Corey puts in all these chord substitutions, and then Layla sings them right back at him. And she saved it for the recording, for the final recording, because she certainly didn't do that in the rehearsal, which is why we're all completely shocked when it happens. But yeah, I think like it's all about keeping the stylistic influences open, and I think that's one thing Snarky are good at is just kind of allowing everyone's voice to be heard. I think is an important factor.
Amazing. What can we expect from the next Snarky Puppy album?
Wow, what can you expect? You can expect more camera angles. You can expect a bigger audience. You can expect it's certainly on a bigger scale. The whole thing definitely.
We asked staff and students at the school to send in questions for you, and I'm just going to read to you one of the following questions that came in. Who would be the #1 artist or band that you would love to collaborate with?
Blimey.
This can be personal.
I mean, there's hundreds, man. You know, Herbie, Miles, Coltrane, a lot of the jazz guys. Ahmed Jamal, I'd love to work with. In more of a kind of pop vein, I've always wanted to work with Shaka Khan. She's always been a massive thing for me because her sense of rhythm is just incredible.
Do you have any other work coming out yourself?
I do actually, yes. I have. I've just actually finished mastering my first debut album, which features Mike and Sput from Snarky Puppy. And it's a piano trio with orchestra. It's kind of like a cinematic orchestra meets Snarky Puppy kind of sound. But yes, I'm really excited. It's my first debut album, and that's coming out on Ground Up Music at the end of the spring, probably kind of early May time. And actually we're doing a tour, a UK tour that we've got funding for in October, and hopefully going to be playing Ronnie Scott's in October.
Amazing.
Apparently they're interested, so yeah, look out for that. It's the Facebook is Bill Laurance Music, and the website is billlaurance.com, and all the details are up there. Or you'll be able to get the album from groundupmusic.com.
Okay, finally, we were hoping that it'd be possible for us to get some tickets for your London show so that we could tell people you've heard it here first. 2 tickets from the Institute. So you can confirm that, or
Sure.
or sure.
I mean, I'm not really in a position to say, but sure, yeah, there's 2 tickets.
There we go. So more to come on the website and Facebook.